Hey YouTube, good morning. 7:45. This is Monday morning, Jacksonville time. School's in session, so the traffic's going to be start to pick up right about now. So I just figured I would get out here and do a little bit of driving and see how it goes. Obviously, I did the drive yesterday on Sunday, and it was a little bit lighter. Well, let's see how it is. It's either going to be medium to heavy. I'm not sure what to expect yet. And over the next few minutes, it might increase towards 8 o'clock. All right, there's our creep limit. Let's see what we got outside. Oh, nice gap to start off, but we got to use the median. Lots of traffic coming from the right. Okay, nice. So, oh, and we got a car that is going in this turn lane here. Let's see if there's some permanence here on this car here. Okay, we can go now. And the car is going for it. That was really good. It worked because of a nice big gap on the left. It didn't have a huge hard decision to find a gap. It went to the median, which is the new tool set, and then it waited with better camera placement while in the median and with the new pose to accelerate. So I'm going to give round one a nice thumbs up. That was a good job. Okay, let's see how we go on this second round. Okay, we got opposing traffic. He's already marked blue. The median logic is being used, and that van is in the blue drivable space, but it still wants to creep. That's okay. Needs to creep. Okay, there's a big gap from the left and a small gap from the right if it uses a commit. It did, stayed in the left lane. Let's feel that commit. Not too bad, not too bad. I might have used a little bit more than that, but to get up to the speed limit, that was fine. Yeah, a little bit more traffic than yesterday. Seems like most of the traffic is coming southbound, which is the lane I'm in now. Let's give it some more. All right, here we go again. See if we can kind of keep an eye on these creep limits. I'm a little worried that occasionally they get put too far out, but this one looks pretty good. I mean, it is, okay, there's a tiny gap and it needs to wait. All right, and you guys get to see a train out here. I don't know if they're gonna render the train today. A big gap from the left, but there is no gap from the right. It needs to use the median and wait. It needs to wait right here. Okay, there's a small gap now, but it should wait. It should wait. Okay, it thought about going, and then it waited. That was a good decision. That car changed lanes for me to come out, but maybe even because I started to act like I was gonna go out. I felt a nudge that it was gonna go, and it changed its mind. That was what I'm talking about when I say I can feel the car thinking sometimes. All right, here we go again. Let's see if the mapping gets fixed. It should. Pay attention to the road. Just got busted. All right, creep needs to stop. Okay, now this is going to be a little bit a longer wait in this situation. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's just kind of spread out traffic right now where I don't know where. Okay, there's a small gap right here, no gap from the right. So if it goes aggressively right now, it should go. You got to go. Okay, there's the commit. Needs to use the median. Okay, now it can't go yet. Oh, that car's turning. He's got his blinker on. Interesting. His blinker was on. He got in this lane. Now I can't see the car behind it, but it needs to wait because there is a truck there. Oh, but he went in the lane too. Okay, this is very interesting. I am completely blind. I'm sure you can see it from the overhead view. So we're just waiting. And then look, it's going to get a peak and the left lane is clear. That was really good. The mechanics were right on that. The decision making was decent on that. So another good one. Thumbs up. Okay, here we go again. A little bit of jerkiness there, finding its sweet spot on the yellow line. Okay, little creep, okay, needs to stop. Okay, there we go. A lot of traffic coming from the left, not a lot from the right. So this is going to be a wait from the left kind of view. Give you a little perspective right on there with the screen. Yeah, this is going to be, and I got a car behind me. Not that that matters. I'm just kind of letting you know. Yeah, there's nowhere to go. Okay, this is good. I don't know, it may be a little bit of a discussion with how far the cars are showing up on the screen. A lot of them are being identified blue. The brake is not popping at all. And honestly, it's in a safe spot. It's not even using its full creep availability according to that new creep network. The median's mapped. You know, is the median mapped perfectly? I don't know which is more accurate, the blue or the yellow lines. But this is what I would call rush hour. Now, what to do? Obviously, the human driver could say, heck, I'm not doing this. I can go right and then find a U-turn and come and do a U-turn. The car doesn't do U-turns yet. So for FSD, patience and creeping is its only tools. Now, this patience is going to work out because after this Model 3, we got a nice gap. Now we need to use the median and wait. Get in the median and wait. Okay. Nice. That feels like a great pose. Now, I have a pretty good view this time because there are no cars turning in my turn lane right there. And it looks like that car behind me is in that spot. Now, look what he's doing. Holy smokes. We're going to go together because the ego car needs to go. Now, look, it went and that car went together. That was a good example of an aggressive human kind of waiting on me. The Tesla did a great job on that one. That was rush hour in 10.69. All right, let's see what rush hour brings us now. We got an opposing truck. He did a roller, which could imply there's a gap, but I don't know that yet. He needs to go out to the creep. No, he just fit into a small one. There's a big gap coming from the left. So it waited. Ooh, I've got a car to the right. Is he going to provide an interesting obstruction? Is it going into the median? It has gotten into the median every time. Okay, it needs to wait there. Okay, that was interesting. It committed. That car pulled over because I started committing. It waited. It was safe because he moved over, but I did pull into the lane on that one. So, but it wasn't an unsafe pull into the lane, but it definitely pulled out a little bit that caused that car to change lanes. I hear another train. No creep network. We got the median identified. It needs to stop. Okay. This is going to be another long wait. Yeah, that's okay. Let's look at this network a little bit more. We're nowhere near the limit right now. Lots of cars coming from both directions. Okay, there's a very tiny gap here that you might want to go for, but if you go, you better go. You can't go now. Stop. Wow, could you feel it thinking there? It crept out a little bit more, which wasn't a creep for visibility. It was like, I'm going to go, but then it changed its mind because the situation evolved. That is good. That stop as soon as you see a problem, as long as you're not in harm's way. Stopping when you're in harm's way is a bad decision. Okay, this is great. We've got a red light that's creating a backup here. I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. Sometimes in this situation, cars will stop to give you a gap to cross. Let's see what happens here. This truck is waiting. These cars are not. Is the car going to go? Holy smokes. Okay, what's it going to do here? Okay, is it going to stop in the median? Holy smokes. Okay, wow. A lot of traffic coming from the backside. It went in a gap created by a human. I've now got a trailer. I can't see anything where I am, but the repeater camera has a better view of this angle than me. I can kind of pop this up. Actually, I'm sorry, the turn signal's on, so it actually shows that. But I'll pull it back up. See that repeater view? That's really good. Okay, now this car, obviously he's a truck. He can see, okay, is it gonna go? Okay, wow. So I think it went because the repeater knew it was clear. I couldn't see it. That repeater camera has a great angle with the way they've got the pose. going out there, and it proceeded. I can't tell you how good that was. It did not make any bad decisions. And it fit into a gap made by a human waving somebody through. Okay, so for those that want me to continue to test the overfit scenario or the too much bias I placed on my turn, excuse me, clearing my throat a little bit. This is down a few blocks. It's just a different turn, but it's got the same dynamics with a little bit better visibility because I can see through these telephone poles a little bit better than you can kind of see around that fence that's at the other turn. But the traffic density is about the same. I feel a little lower here. Okay, okay, that was close. It could have gone, but maybe the car across the way stopped it. If it had gone, it would have needed to be a tight fit with a good acceleration, and this car prevented it. Okay, we need to let this car go. It's blue, so I believe it. Now we can go. Now, we probably need to use the median because of this van. Now, that van changed lanes because of us, but we did stop. So, I'm comfortable with that. We started to go. We actually showed intent. And honestly, showing intent is useful to traffic to know what you're doing. Jumping out in traffic isn't smart, but I think that was okay. That was a pretty good turn. Okay, different intersection. Another one I did this weekend. This one has got a funny angle to it. It needs to go left, but let's see what it does here. The planner has it coming left. I'm just showing you. The planner's got us going left. But it's mapping to the right. Navigator and autopilot currently unavailable. I did just see that. I'm engaged. I don't know what it's telling me here. My creep limit went away. It does not seem to be thinking about going, but I'm just going to sit here and see what it does. Show you the traffic from the left. Okay, I hear the brake popping. Okay, it needs to stop. Stop. Okay. I am out more than I am comfortable with. Now there's a gap in the right lane it could go into, but it's not going. The right lane is open. Okay, here's the next gap. It should go right now. It should go. Okay, go. Right lane. Stay in the right lane. I went in the middle lane. That was not good. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. It lost its situational awareness. I got a couple of alerts about Navigator and Autopilot not being available. Yeah. Different turn. Maybe there's something to the bias. I'm not sure on that. Let's go try it again. Okay, let's see if we can get this one to work again. The planner should be going to the left the same. It is. There's our median network and our creep network. Okay, it needs to slowly creep and stop right about there. Now, this turn, because of this curve, gives the B-pillar a better angle because it can see further down the traffic. This is, you might think it's more difficult. Okay, it needs to go. All the way across. And it had the right commit for me to not intervene there. So that was good. It wasn't hesitant. That was the kind of tight gap that in the past, it had kind of stutter stepped. But most of the stutter stepping in my mind was because it didn't have a median to use. Now that it's setting itself up with a median, I think we're in a better situation to where it can give itself a commit because it's got a mapped out safe space to go. Okay. Probably going to be the last turn, unless something goes, very confusingly wrong and we don't understand what's going on. This one has got a couple plants here. A stop line is here. It cannot see. It does have another good median. It looks like it's already mapping the median. I'm seeing a good creep limit. Oh, it might have gotten a gimme from the... Oh, wow. Okay, car there. Holy smokes. It weaved around. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that on that one because that one was impressive how it navigated dynamic traffic in the median. and then was able to squeeze itself in to go after that traffic. Hey, I'm liking it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a great day, everybody.